Hello there everyone, this is iMark3 and welcome back to a little big workshop and the depths of deep storage. Where as you can see my workers are very industrially wandering around, shuffling wood. And we have a few things to quickly discuss that happened after the last episode. Oh yeah, I had that up because just to help show that there is actually clear movement all around these dense shell racks. Shell racks? Shelf racks. The words. And the way I've got it arranged is, since I expanded into this area, this is a low priority one. So anything in here automatically gets shuffled into this section here. And then this section is nearer to everything else, so that's why it gets all shuffled over. But this one is next to the Beta Bay, which is being used for a drop-off site. So any material that arrives in my little perfect workshop that is absolutely flawless in every way possible comes in through here. While Alpha is the unloading site, and please ignore the robotic army currently waiting to be unleashed on the world. Yeah, I'll get to that in a second. I finished up the assembly room, or at least I finished this version of the assembly room, and sadly I've made a few basic mistakes. Wait, no, I didn't make any mistakes. It's absolutely perfect. My labourers are perfectly happy to work in such a clean and efficient environment. Yes. Now, the problem is that this is the inputs over here, and then all this gets shuffled down onto here, and then they go to there. So there's actually a massive amount of travel time in here. Even though there's plenty of space for everything, it's slowed down because of a far less efficient arrangement than what was going on in here. I mean, with everything else literally everywhere, it's all about efficiency. And as you can see, I've done a little bit of rearranging in here as well. So it's like, there's the storage, there's the outputs, they just grab it, go, and then back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And I'm doing that everywhere, except for the one of the toughest places of all. And, oh, you're not allowed to slip in there. Come on. Though that said, with workbenches arranged so close together, that's actually kind of hard to avoid, so that's the problem with maximum density, isn't it? At least it landed in the storage area and doesn't seem any worse for wear, so there is that. Anyway, I wasn't sure about my ability to produce robots, so I actually took on a big contract, and I produced 50 of the Blighters, and that's what's happened, and why there's an army ready to be unleashed. And yeah, they are very unhappy in here. I should probably give them something, because I think it's very enervating for them to go into this room at the moment. So yeah, here you go, guys. I'll be nice. I'll give you a video game console. Yes. And a candy dispenser. You don't get to use them. You can look at them as you go past and go, oh, isn't it nice that our all-seeing overlord has given us these shiny things. But they don't get to use them. I've never seen any of the gnomes using any of the distraction appliances, and I think that is a missed opportunity, along with the inability to change floors and things in this game. That's that would have been nice to have, I think. Just a bit more personalisation. And I know it's odd for me, I don't normally look for that kind of thing in a game, but I've been looking for it in this game, I'm just not finding it. It's kind of an odd situation for me, to be honest. Here comes the delivery truck. So as you can see, it moves slowly as it backs up along here. So that's a bit of a delay after materials are supposed to come in, compared to like this one, which is like pretty darn quick. But that's the way around this factory is wound up, and honestly I would do it more efficiently if I was starting the factory from scratch. Let me know if you guys want to see that, actually, a new factory just for whatever. But for now, the stated goal of this series is I want to get to Platinum and do that. So we need 2 more specialists, and we need to deliver 50 advanced products, and that's why I'm cutting back in here, as well as the fact I'm a little short on funds. 50 robots is 50 advanced, so that will meet that requirement completely. So let's go ahead and see what the market is willing to do for us. Oh, it's no, it's not that one, is it? No. Which one is it? It is that one. Good. For a moment there, I was a bit worried. We can deliver 23 of them now. I think I started production somewhere around here, and it's just like the market amount has just dropped off. It's dropped off the face of the earth, though it was really high at that point apparently. Can't deliver to you, so I'll just deliver to you. Ta-da! Also of note is I actually maxed out my reputation with Swikia. So I've proven to be really, really useful to them. And they are very happy with me. And I actually got an achievement and things, and I've unlocked a statue as well, which I think I need to put on display somewhere. I probably should. So let's do that. We'll prove to these workers that they should be very, very grateful for working here under such a benevolent overlord. So here's the one that proves that you guys are really, really able to work wood like no one else can. Yes. And here's one that shows off the fact that our cheapest slapped together furniture is by far the cheapest and most slapped together that there ever was slapped together. So a couple of trophies. Aha. Just to prove that we are the best. I also, one of the reasons I was like hesitating a little bit is I think that this game, it's starting to get a little bit too demanding on full speed with 20 workers running around. So sometimes I think there's just a bit too much going on, and I'm a little bit wary of just going flat out constantly, you know? Because that might start causing issues for the recording itself, and I have to keep a careful eye on that. Just to see if this factory is a bit too big for my computer. Because that is also good information for me to keep aware of, especially if it's a game that I happen to like. And I do like this one. I think the last thing I should mention is I'm not quite sure I don't think I actually mentioned this in the previous video, because I really think I worked it out between videos. But there is a property tax factor into the cost of your factory. What are you doing over there? Where are you going? I don't know what you're doing. Oh! Oh, I see. They're slipping in this area because it's a little bit too compact. Fair enough. And you guys do need repairs, so I'll do that. And it's based on just the open floor space. So having empty rooms sitting like this actually just increases costs a bit and doesn't actually provide any benefit. So only expand into the room you need, I think, is the lesson there. But for now, we do need to specialise some workers. So let's see, we've got 5 assembly specialists. And despite that, we're assembling slower than we used to with this room. So, as I said, that's an issue. 4 general workers, 3 woodworkers. Okay. Can I specialise you? Assembly and woodwork. We don't have any metal or plastic specialists, and we tend to do that. But metal in particular, we're going to need for advanced products. So let's see about unlocking some of that. And we've got 25 points. We can do it. Metal production 2 unlocks advanced machines, which are better, but also quite expensive. Might be needed. Okay. Refresh and renew all general market offers as an ability. Ooh. Delay all incoming transports by 24 hours with a cooldown of about 10. Why would I tell them to go away? Yeah, market prediction sounds very useful there. Let's go into the specialist branch and see what we can do. Haulers, technicians automatically repair. Actually, yeah, that's what I've been eyeing up with great lust and longing for a while now, so that sounds good. And premium materials, let's do that too. Longer deadlines. Deadlines with 1 day. Oh, yes, please. I sometimes struggle with meeting those deadlines, as we have seen in previous videos, so that'd be a good idea. Then there's this one, which is operator and haulers salary decreased and recruitment costs decreased. I think we're okay for costs, so I don't need to grab that one in particular. The super haulers, though, would be a worthwhile upgrade. So I'll get it just for that. And then I can also increase the amount of stuff I can deliver to market as well. I mean, I actually really like how these don't lock each other. They look like they should, and that's what I thought when I first saw this, but, you know. Ooh, reduce comfort penalties, yes please. But I'm actually quite happy with the tech tree overall. It's not... you have to take your time getting through it, of course, but it makes it feel worthwhile as you get stuff in here. Anyway, let's get some technicians going. So, I do have experienced haulers. There you guys are. I have a lot of haulers. And I can upgrade you to either technicians or the super haulers. Samantha, you're a technician. No, you're a technician. And William, you're a super hauler. Don't know if you guys are hearing that, but the technicians had a click click whir kind of technical sound when I upgraded that, and the super haulers, it sounded like a fire was being lit, like a jet exhaust or something. It's like whoosh, off it goes. Let's see if I can find one of these guys actually. Where are the super haulers? What colour are they? Super haulers are these guys here, the ones that are in a swamp green kind of thing. Okay. What's the benefit of super haulers? It's a haul more, isn't it? Beef over increase their workload with greater ease. So I think they can just move more around per run. While the technicians, of course, go around and fix my machines, which can be an issue sometimes, I must admit. Oh, yeah, there goes one. Yeah. The machine was idle, so my technician actually wandered over and did something with it. My question is, can you guys still actually, you know, haul stuff? So in fact, we're actually... our workload is running down a little bit, so, okay. Open market. Where's that refresh ability that was mentioned? Though the market updates were really soon anyway, so I don't think I'm going to bother. Okay, let's go. Actually, milestones complete. I just need to deliver some of those robots in storage and I'll be good to go. Now, this is kind of a bit of a mistake on my car. It's because I bent it in an L shape and built the storage all up here and stuff like that. I do have an idea of how it would be more efficient to lay it out, but that would just mean it'll mean expanding and adjusting the room in its entirety. And I'd probably build it like down here actually. But if I'm honest, the factory layout leaves a few things to be desired, except for this area. This area is actually great, it's excellent. It's perfect in every possible way, apart from the empty rooms. But these are good sized rooms though. Oh, what was that? A beep beep? No, I don't know what I heard. Okay. I found it's really great actually, these room sizes. They work out really well. I mean, how big were they? They were... let's check it. Yeah, 10 by 12 meter, roughly. Seems to be a... Sorry, that's not quite right, is it? 9 by 11. 9 by 11, it seems about right. 10 by 12, I'd say, would probably be perfect for a room size like this, because it's like, it gives you some space to fit in all sorts of stuff. And it's not crowded like my original sewing rooms and the woodwork room and stuff like that. I'm not sure what else to do with this factory, if I'm honest. This is definitely an endgame factory after all. Apart from the fact that we've got empty rooms and we haven't fully kitted out for mass production on some of the production types. Not sure if we need that though to reach our stated goals. So let's see what we've got. Oh wait, it's updated. Yeah, I can sell. Sell more stuff. Deliver 25 raw robots. Yes, please. And I can see the prediction as well. Actually, that is incredibly useful information. Like, the price is crashing because I delivered a bunch of those. Yes. No, wait. I don't think that adjusts based on how many you sell, at least not the next couple of days. So I can see the price to get there is going to crash, but was it always going to crash, or did that generate the numbers when I unlocked the skill? I mean, if we look, we can see the prices are fluctuating on these, so... I honestly wish I'd had this information quite a bit sooner. It's good to know about. Also good to know about, the technicians are indeed... yeah, come on robot minions, exercise. Be ready to be unleashed on the world. Yeah, the technicians are over here hauling stuff as well, so the technicians can haul stuff around. That's very good to know. 2 points, but 2 points isn't going to get me much of anything right now. So yeah, we're almost maxed out. I think the only other thing we can do really is try to get our reputation up a little bit, isn't it? While we wait for the rest of the robots to shift. So, what are we doing? We are working on the wood drawers. They are working at a steady pace. Oh, gold. There we go. Way to go, you've done it. I imagine it's brought you factory to a new level. Check out the R&D section for new goodies. We've got the top level upgrades. We've got 8 extra points. Let's check the research and developments. Okay. Is that max then? No, we've still got a couple of final goals. Deliver a total of 800 products of any type or difficulty. We'll smash that one in due time. Ultimate challenges for 2 clients. We've only done Swikia. And have a higher net worth and average revenue than Nemesis Incorporated. We will defeat the evil Count Dracula of cheap mass production products. Because why not? Okay, that means I do need to... I've neglected my contacts throughout all of this, honestly. at least got an extra day on these things, though. So, Swikia, kind of need to ignore them a little bit. They can give us some stuff, but... Oh wait, deadline increased by 1 day due to longer deadlines being unlocked. Reward increased by expert hustler. Okay. What's a nice value unit? Wait, there's one for mini bots for these guys. Let's get Crazy Steve. We started with Crazy Steve. We should end with Crazy Steve. So let's create a plan. Portal Firebase 4. We don't have one that fits. No, that's not sufficient. That's not sufficient. That's not sufficient. It needs higher. Crazy Steve actually needs a very stylistic and very grilly grill. Is that because I unlocked premium materials? It might be. Let's have a look. If I make you out of cheap plastic, you out of metal, and you out of wood, I suppose. Bit hodgepodge, but hey, it's Crazy Steve. I'm sure he won't mind. No, yellow. I'm thinking I want to give that a metal handle actually, just because. No, actually, we don't need that high durability. We want style above anything else. So that is wood. The problem is my woodworking section is actually kind of tied up at the moment. So the other materials don't quite have what we want though in terms of style. So yeah, we actually just need flat out wood for this, don't we? And that's the grilliest grill that we could grill, so that's going to be the grill. And a wooden handle. Basic wood, and we are locked into we locked out of the aeronit. We need robustit or aluminum. Ooh. That looks very shiny, aluminum. And I think that's one of the materials I just unlocked. But rustit it shall be. Sorry, durabit, sorry. Not rustit. What am I on about? Let's get this thing linked in and ready to roll. We will make the burniest grills possible. Because, well, they're going to burn. If I'm honest. That's still down there on one machine. Oh dear. But I'm not too fussed. That thing to get an extra day on the time, again, I wish I'd known about that quite a bit sooner. But I didn't explore the trees that thoroughly. Metal stamping, that's another one I'm using a lot of. So that's all set. Batch it up and execute it, my good little friends down here who have no choice except for doing what I say. Oh, indentured servants, the lot of you. I'm sure I'll pay you someday. But as is, I just wave chocolate coins in your face and you believe that you have to do what I say. So that's the story of our relationship, isn't it? Pretty sure. I'm also not going to max that forward. Just because... Oh wait, no, hang on. We are using We're using woodwork machines. We don't need that in here, do we? Oh, wait, we do need that. That's going to cause some issues. Why does it cause issues? Because currently all the wood scheduled for the wide drawers is set to arrive there. And that means that to operate on the fireplace, my people are going to have to be fetching it from deep storage over here. So that's another issue and why this room is far too small. It's just like, I wish I had more space for stuff. You're going to be max priority though, because I do kind of need that. But that's why this is ideal, because it's like you can have a lot more stuff, and if another project comes along, you're more likely to be able to just like stash it unless it's like a major project like the wide drawers are. You know? Oh, the price is going down on those actually. I should probably deliver some. 25 for 38k. Yes, please. Wait, are the bots actually able to? No. How do I refresh demand? Or did I not grab that? I don't... Did I not grab that? Google workstations... longer deadlines... Was I misremembering the grab demands? Reduces maintenance needs, reduce explosion chance. Sounds useful. Boost work speed efficiency. And speed? Oh, yes please, that's a good one. Volunteer workers, I don't need more workers really. Wait, no, hang on. Volunteer workers? When you absolutely need to. Good for those really busy days, or if you temporarily find yourself short on manpower. Actually, I've got 6 idle machines. I am a little bit short on manpower. Active for 24 hours and then cools down for over a week. Very interesting. I don't want to get employee cap. Max 100. My computer would probably choke on that. But I'm honestly, efficiency isn't that much of an issue because I've got the specialised equipment for the most part. So, I think I'll get call volunteers, please. And then... market expansion. Sure. Can I afford anything else? I could get internships. Delayed transport. I don't know why I'd need that. Unless it's like my factory's swamped and I want to focus on something. But anyway, we've got 7 machines idle. So that's... Here they come in hazmat. Yeah, they've got some hazard things. What are you guys going to do? Oh, they're just about anything. 4 extra people, you know. That sounds pretty good, actually. I'm glad I got that extra day, because I'm actually behind on the fireplaces. And I suspect that's entirely because... Yeah, look at that. People are running it all the way across the factory just trying to operate this stuff. Just because it's choking on that. Oh, dear. Oh, that's another ability I could really go for in this game, I think. It's like... if you get one of these... It'd be nice if you could link an extra storage space to it instead of just the one. Because if you... So, as far as I know, you can only link one input storage site. If you could link 2, and then I could have like a lower priority one over here, that would work quite well, I think. But it's set up so it only draws from one place, as far as I understand the game mechanics. So that's a bit of an issue. A couple of idle haulers. Yeah, those extra workers are doing the business. The volunteers are quite happy. I got 2 prototype barrel bots, and we have cleared out our robot minions. One thing we do need to do actually is reassert our dominance of the duck industry. I need to be the duck lord again. I feel the urge to be a duck lord. Will the market actually accept my ducks? They would, but Nemesis Inc. is doing things. Sadly. So, ooh, Jack-in-a-Box. I didn't know we could do those. And the kitchen multi-tool, which is... It's a sewing machine with a lot of stuff that's just bolted onto the side of it. I really question whoever designed some of these things. Mind you, the Orcish multi-tool is a classic, and I will not hear anyone say otherwise about that. I also don't understand the overriding desire for King Barbecue sets in this area. I really don't. Okay, let's get our next one lined up. Challenges. That's going up. Crazy Steve, skis. I've never made skis, I don't think. So let's make a plan for you. The skis can be made out of... They need durability. I can do... Let's make it out of... Yeah, let's take some burden off our wood production line. Though these don't need cutting, do they? Oh, wait, no. That's the problem with the cutting machine. Just about everything needs to be cut. It's actually a bit of an issue. They don't need to be stylistic, they just need to be durable. Okay. They've got the random mechanical bits. I know they're not mechanical bits, they're just assorted parts, but I see that cog symbol on the top and I think, ooh, mechanical bits. Metal rods. Made them out of Erinite. I don't know where I got Rustinium from earlier, but sounds like something you'd find in this game, wouldn't it? Red skis, because like red makes it go faster. Bit of welding, and yeah, that should be good. Okay. Yep, that is one that I've built a proper workstation for. So all of this can be done using machinery that is not currently tasked or clogged up by other operations. There we go. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Doing the job, and my name's not Wheezy. I don't know where that came from. Right. Oh, look at this section though. This area is actually being fixed by some of the technicians. Wait, no. Wait, it's still ongoing. It needs fixing by like really urgently, so fix them. I keep pressing shift. I think it'll make me go faster because I've been playing Mindustry. I recorded that for before I got around to this. It's like it's got me in the habit of like press shift to go faster. It's like, Oop, off you go, Beta. Thank you. Yeah, that's well underway though, and soon we'll have the wide drawers out of the way because there's not very much left of that now. There was a massive amount of wood just left in storage for that, and now it's all going away. But you see what I mean though? They're going all the way over there and just like putting stuff and then like all down here, drop off here. I think more efficient would be like if I had a narrow drop point, then a line of workbenches between them, and then the deliveries on the other side. So it'd be like a 3-column arrangement. I think that would probably be a more efficient way to have done that. But I have the problem with like bending this around the corner and being too paranoid about storage space and things like that. So if I could build it all over again, I would do things drastically different. And I know how I try and do things from the start now. I think that's one of my issues with this factory. It's like because I was brand new, fresh-faced, bushy-tailed, bright-eyed, eager to learn the world, I didn't know what the hell I was doing. Yeah, I think that about covers it, honestly. Yeah, look at this. I'm getting well ahead on the skis. I was wondering why I had that little Bahama riff on the guitar in the background. Oh. Shipment, thank you, Crazy Steve. What is my reputation with Crazy Steve, actually? I should have checked this before getting started. Oh, maxed. Ah, we did it. That was enough. Hey, mate, I'm planning a huge barbecue and I need lots of barbecue things to do barbecue on. Okay, so... Final challenge. It's for more fireplaces. At least I don't need to be as stylistic, but they need to be barbecuey. Very, very, very grilly. Yeah, grilliness. So that means I'm locked into that one from the start anyway. Okay. Needs a balance of durability and style. I'm not due to do anything wood related, so I think I'll actually just go ahead and wood it up. Needs some durability though. Maybe this one? And kind of if I make the rest of it out of cheap wood. Oh, it wants it out of premium. Mahogany. Huh. Is that mahogany? Or I can build it out of this stuff. Yeah, that looks... yeah. No, 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 no. Let's switch over to a metal rod based instead. That just doesn't look very nice, I don't think. And that is, again, aluminum. What about extruded? Same. Yeah, I feel like it has increased the difficulty just by having to set these things up. Okay, that let me downgrade the material so it's a bit better. Okay, this will work. So our final thing is a dull but very durable and fairly stylish fire pit, which I think most of our recent contracts on Crazy Steve has actually been fire pits of some description or another. How long does he give us to actually do this? I should probably check once I've finished linking up all the materials and things. Sheets over here again. And just some straight cutting on the planks, which is, of course, down here. Workstation requires a wood specialist, that's all fine. So, how long did he give us for this? He gives us 5 days. That is massive compared to some of the special things that have been coming through. Sure. We can do that, no trouble. We can finish the wide draw and the skis, and we'll still be fine for that, I think. That is a massive amount of time. Though, sadly, I have to also call it there, I'm afraid, because we are past the half-hour mark, roughly. So, this has been Iron Mark 3. Thank you all very much for watching. Hope you guys are continuing to enjoy the show. And we are approaching definitely the end of this particular run. I just want to get my platinum sorted out, which means you have to beat Nemesis Inc. All sorts of high-profile production is required for that, I believe. Let's see how our foe is doing. Oh, I'm in number 2. I'm not that far behind, actually. Though my profit power is a good bit behind, but... I am right behind you, Mr. Dracula. I'll be seeing you soon. And then you will call me sir, because I'll be seeing you out of your own office. I don't know what that 18, 40, 37. I don't know what those numbers are, but it seems like something else the game hasn't explained. But yeah, see you all later.